Can you give me a quick sound check? Just tell me what your favorite breakfast is.
I don't like breakfast.
Okay. Well, your at least your audio levels look good. So
I'm Shysept. My name is Melissa. I play for Team Serenity, and I'm their top laner. Even though I play jungle champions at top, for some reason.
Shysept, tell me your journey as a player, like from when you first downloaded the game, the very beginning. Any memories you have from back then, and then up until kind of when you got good at the game and started competing.
Oh, you want the full story? It's
I
kind
want
of
the
funny.
story.
So my high school friends was like, "Hi, Melissa, you should download this game and we'll play together." Then I downloaded League of Legends and I was really bad at it. And I'm like, and I would run down the turrets and always suicide in game. And they added me to their ignore list, and I was so heartbroken. And I was like, okay, I need to get good at this game so I can make my friends, IRL friends, regret their decisions. So I started grinding, and I was a fiddle mid main at first. And after a while, I got Heartstack Silver. And I'm like, I need a new champion. There used to be a map called Twisted Tree Line back then, and I chased a Singe. And you know how Singe is. He likes to die, like run through turrets, and that's what I'm good at. Running between turrets and running. I'm a professional runner in any game I play. So I got to Diamond on my first season. Diamond was a high elo back then. So for 8 seasons, I didn't do much. I used to play soccer for my high school, and that was what I was more focused on for like competitive wise. And eventually I moved to college. I came to the States, and I had some heart issues, so I couldn't play soccer anymore. So I'm like, maybe I should look into esports, and I joined my school's college team as a diamond top laner. I came back to League after they reworked Rengar. It was like season 9 or something. I'm old by I'm 28, so it's a long journey. I started season 3, and then I started streaming during COVID era. I started streaming regularly, and my roommate was like, "Hey, Shysept, you should try to climb to Masters since you are like already D3, D2." I'm like, okay, I'll try. Then I got Masters. Then I joined Wildcard's team for Supergirl. And I met a lot of cool people there. I got accepted to first Game Changers, and I kept improving since then. And my favorite champion is Rengar, because I don't like AD carries.
Any particular reason? Like, did they offend you at some point?
Okay, every role has a thing that I don't like that made me quit roles. I was a top main at first, then I became a mid main, then I became a jungle main. And my champions used to be team-oriented champions, then they released Fiora in season 4, and I'm like, I beat this lady, then she comes back and murders me. Even if I beat her, she keeps split pushing the whole game. Then I'm like, okay, no longer teamwork, I just want to be an assassin. So I became a jungle main as Rengar, but I didn't like the role. So I started playing him top, but I don't like ADCs. I have PTSD from solo queue.
So you've just played every role except for bot lane roles then? Or mained every role at least?
Yes, I actually love AD carry champions. I love playing them at top lane. Like, that's something I've been trying to improve on. Because if we have an AD carry at top lane, we don't need AD carry at bot lane.
What are some of the other odd champs that you like to play? Because you've mentioned you like odd champs. You mentioned Rengar's your main, but what are some other ones? If you had to like do a top 5 list or something.
On my top 5 favorite champs, I love Kale. Kale, like, I picked as my cover champion for the Game Changers this year. I love animes. If you haven't noticed my tattoo, I love Zero to Hero. I'm like the main character, you know? I start from the nothing and I become Exodia later. It's just my king. You know, I love it. And there's a different kind of joy when a team full focuses on the other side of the map while something happens on a top lane and they auto lose. Like, that's like awesome for me. It's such a pleasure. I also like Vlad and Jax. I didn't like them in the past, but during my college years, my teams were like, you should learn them, you should pick them up. And I picked them up. And I also love Singe. Singe is my pocket pick. Like, I love Singe because Singe looks simple, but I'm telling you guys, if you haven't played Singe, you don't know anything about the champion. Like, the options you have are like crazy. Even though he looks like all you do is run, it's not all about running. Chaos is amazing. I also like off meta top picks. I like Zac. I like Shyvana top. And if you catch my streams, every now and then I play Sona top. I have an account called Thanos Sona top. only at 3 a.m.
Okay, you know what? Fair enough. If you're ever gonna play Soda Top, that's probably the
I
appropriate
have
time
a
to do it.
presentation for it.
All right. I kind of want to see that, but also I kind of don't.
I like untraditional picks. I never believe. I believe that core of competitive is still solo queue. If I cook something, it will probably work. I believe in like what I believe. I'm like creative. I like to play different stuff at top.
So, what makes you want to compete? Where does your competitive drive come from as a player?
Playing as a team, like it's weird. Like I said, I'm more like a solo player, but I like participate. It's about the experience. I don't necessarily tunnel on the win that much. I tunnel on the team experience. I like competing. I guess it's my competing history from like soccer days. Like I just like being in a team. Like it's like a family. Because even when the team disbands, those guys are your forever like friends. Like they will forever stick.
How do you feel about this team currently? Do you get along with everybody?
I love my team. I love my team. I have beef with a couple other teams, but this team, I love them. Like their comms are so good. Nobody has ego. Everyone respects each other. We tell how we feel when we lose, when we win, and like if I'm feeling down at something, I just ask my teammates like, what can I have done better? So I love Serenity. Also the staff as well. Our staff are amazing. I love you, Long and Lena.
That's great. So you're competing with the team, of course, in Game Changers. So next up, I'm curious, what does Game Changers mean to you?
I just want to improve. Like I don't know if I can get to a level where I can go like professional. Like I'm still Masters player. But the last time I was in Game Changers, I learned a lot. I joined it as a 0 LP Masters player, and I picked 560 LP something last year. I picked that and I was like, okay, if I got 560 LP between first Game Changers and now, if I do it again, I'll be Challenger 1K. And I love the pretty, I love competing. I'm not doing anything else right now. I'm trying to find jobs. So I had time and I wanted to meet with all my friends. Like I know most of the people in the program. I know most of the teams. Like I'm proud that I was chosen as one of the top players in solo queue in the women's scene. That works. And I'm happy. I'm here to prove myself.
Do you have any goals though? Like when it comes to the weekend, when it comes to the competition, do you have like a goal that you're trying to achieve?
I wanna regret every team that they didn't pick me because I'm inconsistent, and I've been working on it. Because some top laners, they don't have the scores, but they are the soul, and I play top lane with my soul, just like how I learned from Dyrus. He might not have had the best KDAs, but he did impact the map. I'm gonna show everyone that how to play top lane with soul.
How to play top lane with soul.
It's true. It's not about KDAs. My lane, I always say it, KDA does not matter.
Can you explain what it means to play with soul?
You know, it's not necessarily about your brain. Like, it's not about like fundamentals. It's about creativity. What are you feeling? And just rolling with it. If I see a play, I go for it. If I see an opportunity, I go for it. I'm not afraid of the risk. And if I'm afraid of the risk, I don't have a soul.
That's well put. I like that. But what are some of your goals in the gaming scene? Do you want to continue competing? Are you hoping to make other connections and move into any other facets of gaming, or are you focused on gaming being kind of like a fun hobby on the side while you're focused on something else in life?
I would love to work at Riot. I'm still looking for a job after graduation. If you guys need a programmer, please hire me. I'll be happy. I'll be so grateful actually. Gaming as it is right now is still a hobby for me. I stream every night at Twitch. So I'm trying to grow my channel there as well. I appreciate all the support. And I don't know, I just love League of Legends. I still see it like a hobby. Like I'm 28. I'm aware like my decisions, I cannot take that many risks at my life anymore to pursue pro play necessarily, but given the opportunity, I might consider it. If there is ever like a women's league or something, if Riot ever plans to make something like that, I'll be happy to compete there as well.
Take a minute if you need to think of 3 words that describe you. It can be any 3 words.
if I had to describe myself in 3 words, it will be creative, wham bam, and honest.
Well, you say
Honest
wham bam?
or- Yeah, wham bam.
I don't know what that means.
You just roll with it. It just means roll with it. If you
Hell
feel
yeah.
something, just go with it. Like if you're trying to do something and you don't know anything about it, so you just roll with it. You just wham bam it until it's done. That's the kind of person I am. Even if I don't know something, I'll try it. I might fail miserably, but at least I know I tried it.
All right. If not League of Legends, what other game would you be playing? So you can't play League anymore. You have to pick a different one.
Oh, I'll be maxing on RuneScape. I almost have a max Iron Man on RuneScape, and I couldn't play it for like 2 years now because I've been streaming full time basically, and the game is like calling me, you know?
It's a good choice. Why RuneScape? Is it just like you've been playing it for a long time, like nostalgia, or do you just enjoy the game?
Why does everybody call RuneScape nostalgia? Okay, the game is really good. Old school RuneScape is one of the best MMORPGs, if not the best MMORPG in the game. I love that game. Like as I said, I like zero to hero, and I like being creative, and the game lets you do whatever you want to do.
What is your hidden talent? What's a talent that you're proud of?
I eat lemons. Like I can eat a whole lemon like this.
Like peel and all.
And if they let me, yeah, I can do it. In like less than a minute or so.
Do you have one?
Kind of. I don't have it with me. I ate them all.
Do you have any video evidence of you eating a lemon?
I do actually. But if they let me, I'll do it on stage.
Perfect. Why do you like eating lemons?
Oh boy. Actually, I like lemons all along because I grew up in Turkey. I grew up in Antalya, which is like has a coast on the Mediterranean scene. So you know we'll eat a lot of salad and stuff, like olive oil and everything. And like every salad is basically eaten with lemon juice. So when I moved out for college, right? And I started taking ingredients of the salad one by one. I don't need tomatoes. I don't need onions. I'm like, oh yeah, I really like lettuce with lemon juice on it. And I'm like, one day, what if we remove the what if we remove the lettuce as well and just snack on some lemons with some salt on that? I'm like, that's pretty good. Even though the whole lemon is not that tasty, but like I like the inside of the lemon. But I'll do it. It's fun to do. Everyone's like, it's like, ooh. It's like when you pick a range top, they are like,
Lemon equals red. Is lemon the vein of fruits?
yeah.
Yeah.
I love lemons. The lemons are so good. It's so underrated.
How do people support you then if they want to check out your stream?
Check my stream on Twitch. Shysept. I'll be happy to have everyone watch me have fun.
And eat a
run it
lemon.
down professionally. I need a lemon.